But one of the best calls we've made is picking up each new issue of Cardinals Magazine.
There's no doubt about that, John. Every issue is the material that you need to watch Cardinal baseball. The Cardinal Magazine is the source for definitive information on all of the Cardinals.
We're sold on the all-access stories, spectacular photography, colorful design, inside scoop.
It's definitely a magazine for the fans, and it really shows in every keepsake edition.
We don't miss an issue, and neither should you. Join us and thousands of loyal readers from all 50 states by subscribing today.
You can order yours right now at 314-345-9000 or simply go to cardinals.com/publications.
It is now time for Salem Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio and online at KSMORadio.com. Tiger Basketball is being brought to you as a courtesy of your community health center, K&H Auto Supply, Town and Country Bank, the Salem Memorial District Hospital, Country Mart, Farm Bureau Insurance, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto Parts, Fairground Auto Plaza, Progressive Ozark Bank, Southwest Baptist University of Salem, Town and Country Insurance, the Common Grounds Bistro, Larson Collision Center, Commissioner Dennis Purcell and family, the City of Salem, Tax Masters, Riverways Federal Credit Union, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Conway Construction, and Your World Today. Now, Tiger Basketball next on KSMO and online at KSMORadio.com.
And welcome to St. James, Missouri for game 3 of 3 as the Tigers, 9th graders, JV, and now the varsity will take on the St. James Tigers. Not had much success in the previous 2 games, but hopefully we'll have more success here in the varsity contest. Salem Tigers lost that JV game 59-43. And we're about ready to get this one underway. Salem varsity is dressed in their navy blue jerseys and shorts with their Carolina blue trim and numbers. And the home team, St. James Tigers, in their white shorts and shirts with red trim on the side and red numbers and red St. James across the chest. Tigers will be starting out Logan Chilton, also Carter Chilton, Reese Dotson, Aiden Wilson, and Jordan Schultz. For the St. James Tigers, it'll be Austin Rinauer, Tyler Recker, Andrew Branson, Tate Whitener, and Mason Parker. We're ready to get this one underway as Whitener will go up against Schultz. Non-conference action, St. James and Salem from St. James, Missouri. Glad to have you along with us here on KSMO Radio. And the tip is heading Salem's way into the hands of Carter Chilton. He'll drop it back to Reese Dotson. We're underway here at St. James. Glad to have you along with us. By now, Logan Chilton on the left wing. Back between the circles out to Carter Chilton. Picked up there by Caldwell. Now he steals the ball away. And I should say Branson. And Branson lays it in. Branson with a steal right off the bat. Tigers turn the ball over and they trail it 2-0. Here's Wilson quickly down to Reese Dotson. Underneath it goes to Jordan Schultz. He missed it. Ball loose and is taken down and controlled underneath by Branson, and a foul called on Salem as Schultz missed the 3-footer. And Logan Chilton picks up the foul underneath the basket going for the rebound. Salem dropping in a half-court defense. It'll be man-to-man. Right now the pass comes across to Recker. Tyler Recker beyond the three-point line. Out top of the key to Parker. Parker back to Recker. Playing catch on the perimeter. Recker still looking inside. Nothing there. Back across to Parker. Parker to the paint. Kicks it back to Recker. Top of the key left corner. Getting it there is Whitener. Now goes back underneath. That shot won't go. Whitener gets this rebound and steps out of bounds. How could be their ball? But they say St. James ball. Pass comes into Recker. Turnaround jumper's good. And Salem down 4-0 quickly in this one. The other way, Reese Dotson double team, gets it into Schultz. And Schultz will be fouled there by Tate Whitener. Whitener gave him a shove in the back as the pass came in. His first, so he played 1 minute and 13 seconds. 3 fouls in this game, or 2 fouls in this game already. Pass out to Dotson. Across it goes to Carter Chilton. Trying to dance in. Can't. Logan on the baseline now. Steps out of bounds. That is the second Tiger turnover. And back the other way comes Andrew Branson. To take his time, Salem in a half-court defense, getting it on top to Ridnour. Ridnour left wing back to Branson, top of the key. Branson hanging on to it out there, back to Parker. Parker, right side, getting it there is Recker. Tyler Recker to Parker. Inside it goes now to Widener. Widener trying to dance through the paint. Can't. Now goes out to Recker for three. And Tyler has it. 7-0 St. James. Here's Dotson the other way underneath the George Schultz. And Schultz travels with the ball. Another turnover for the Salem Tigers. That's 3 straight possessions. The Tigers have turned the ball over. Get out to a good start against West Plains, but that's not the case here at St. James. Salem coming out to a real slow start. Down comes Parker. Got on top waiting for it there. Widener. We get there to Branson. Branson back to Parker. Parker to the paint. Kicks it outside. Ridnour for three. He's got it. And it's 10-0 St. James. Carter Chilton up the middle to Reese Dotson. Dotson triple teamed. Getting it over the timeline. Fires it down low. No one there, though. Nobody paying attention. And another turnover for Salem, but they steal it right back as Dotson gets it down low. Has the ball underneath it to Logan Chilton. He lays it in. (10-2) with 5:20 to go. As Recker has it on top. Parker left wing. Getting it, there's Ridnour. Back to Recker. Back to Ridnour for three. It's good. St. James is not missing from that three-point line. Ridnour with 2 and Recker with 1. 13-2 our score. Here's Carter Chilton. Flipping it down intended for Logan. He gets it, flips it back to Carter. Carter lost it, stolen away. And here comes St. James again. Down to Ridnour. He lays it in, and a timeout called by Coach Conway. I should say Coach Brew here at KSMO Radio. And he's going to have to make some kind of changes because Salem is just getting beaten up here by the quickness of St. James. 15-2 with 4:48 to go, and this is the first quarter. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
Inbounds it. Carter Chilton to Logan. Chilton back to Logan and Carter. They play catch deep in the zone. Now to Dotson, the offensive zone. Back to Logan Chilton. To the paint, to the hole. Takes it up. Tries the layup. Won't go. Brought down by Jordan Schultz. And he is fouled. Are they going to call it a jump ball? Going to call it a jump ball. But he said Widener had his hand on it. The jump ball possession arrow favors St. James. And with 4:30 to go still in this first quarter, Salem down by 13. Right with the ball now is Widener right at the free throw line. Tries to fire it down low. Intended for Branson, but he threw it away. Branson started to go down along the baseline and stopped. Obviously, that was not the play. And pass from Widener went to where he was going to go, and now where he stopped and went back to. Now the other way, Logan Chilton has it in the right corner. Flips it out. Nobody's there except St. James, and Branson lays it in. That is their 4th steal of this first quarter, and it's a 17-2 lead. To the ball for the Salem Tigers, Reese Dotson, right down the middle of the floor. Reese, little running jumper, won't go. Comes down into the hands of Branson. Salem being totally outplayed here early in this game. Branson all the way down to the hole, flips it up. It will not go, and Carter Chilton has that one. That is the first rebound for Salem. Logan Chilton back the other way, and he lays it in with the left hand, and Tigers respond. 3:30 to go. 17-4, St. James. Recker has it. Recker getting it to Widener. Widener to the paint. Getting it back to Branson. Open for that three, and he splashes it home. Andrew Branson with 7. The 20-4 St. James lead. St. James with full court pressure against the Salem Tigers. as Dotson. He's running out of time on that timeline. Gets it just across. Now flips it to Hayden Wilson. Down to Jordan Schultz, and he's fouled there by Widener. That'll be his second. Brian Marlin comes in the game. Also checking in will be Logan Chick. Chick will come in to play against Schultz, but then Schultz will check out, and Lucas Forreston will come in. Brian Marlin comes in, and then also Lucas Forreston checks in. Come down by 16 early. Carter Chilton's 7-footer. No good. Brought down by Recker underneath the basket. Recker down the right side. Recker's in the middle of the floor. Bounce pass to Parker. All the way across the Ridnour for another three-pointer. This one's offline, and Carter Chilton brings it down. Gives it off the other way to Dotson. Dotson going coast to coast. Lays it up and in. Nice move by Reese Dotson. Stands from the right side of the floor to the left side, then reversed his field again and laid the ball in. 20-6, 2:30 to go in the first quarter. Ridnour on the baseline, kicks it outside, waiting for it there, and putting up a three, and splashing that home is Branson. Andrew Branson with 10 early in this game, and St. James has a 17-point lead here with 2 minutes to go in the first, kind of the first quarter. That's a double team to Carter Chilton. Chilton flips it out to Brian Marlin to the paint. Marlin stops, back to Dotson. Dotson beyond three. Backs it out now between the circles, down to the center court insignia of the St. James Tiger. Dotson now all the way down to the high post. His jumper trickles in. Dotson with 4. Tigers down by 15 as Parker will bring it down, flipping it to Chick. Logan Chick outside to Branson. Again, all alone for another 3. This one doesn't go, but he gets his own rebound, but he's out of bounds. (23-8) our score. St. James on top. Commissioner Dennis Purcell, wife Renee, and daughter Lindsay are proud to be supporters of the Salem Tigers, wishing them the very best. Go Big Blue from the Purcell family. In full court pressure by St. James. They watch Salem struggle against this pressure, and Dotson will bring it up against Drew Morris, who just checked in the ball game. Some other substitute changes going on right now as Marlin gets it down to Carter Chilton. Back to Marlin, baseline. Marlin takes it down, a shot no good. Morrison with a rebound. He can't get it to go, but he's fouled. I believe Logan Chick will get that foul. We're going to call it on Mason Parker instead. And Morrison, who got the rebound, will go to the line to shoot some free throws, the first ones of the game. St. James with 5 threes early on in this contest have opened up that 15-point lead. Morrison missed his first. Salem needs to hit all these free throws, and he misses the second. And then ball goes out of bounds off Hayden Wilson. Isaac Heiderbrand tried to get that rebound. Wilson kind of went over top of it and knocked it away. So it went out of bounds. So here comes St. James the other way as Moritz gets it to Branson. Branson spins in the paint. Fadeaway jumper. It will not go. Chipped by Morrison. He brings it down, flipping it to Marlin. And he walks with it and turns the ball right back over. Brian came down and tried to plant, then wanted to change his mind, but unfortunately dragged the foot. Gets the travel call with 58 seconds to go. St. James 23, Salem 8. Parker will bring it down slowly. Salem at half court, man-to-man defense right now. All the way down. Getting it there is Chick for a 3. It will not go. It's loose on the floor, standing out of bounds with it is Moritz, so it'll be Salem ball. Moritz's feet were both out of bounds, and he was fighting for the ball with Brian Marlin. Marlin doesn't have it. Carter Chilton gets it in to Hayden Wilson. Wilson up the left wing as Conway is in the game now. Austin Conway getting it to Wilson. Down low, trying to feed it inside to Morrison was Marlin, but it's picked off by Chick. And then tipped out of bounds by Marlin with 29 seconds left. Another Tiger turnover. Their 8th of this first quarter. Parker looks down the middle of the floor. He's guarded there by Conway. The left side, waiting for it there is Moritz. Drew hangs on to it. Now back to Branson. The play catch out high with 15 seconds left. As Parker getting it over to Moritz. Out near center court, back to Parker. Parker diving down. It rims out, no good. Ball is knocked out of bounds by St. James with 1.9 seconds left. Carter Chilton will try and inbound it. And full court pressure by St. James. He gets it to Conway, and that does it for quarter number one. St. James comes out hot as a firecracker, hitting 5 threes in that first quarter, and they lead it by those 5 threes. 23-8. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio. I guess we'll keep it here. Conway Construction LLC can handle your interior and exterior modeling needs. Also have new homes that they can build for you. Room additions, concrete work, decks, siding, tile, and wood floors. No job is too small. Call Randy, 247-6468, or Jake at 247-4174. Conway Construction LLC for all your construction and new home needs. You're ready for the second quarter. They're down by 15. They'll be taking on the Rollo Bulldogs next week on Tuesday. They'll be home for their first home game. And comes into this one 1-4 on the season. Logan Chilton inbound it. Giving it there to Reese Dotson. Picked up there by Austin Ridnour. Dotson trying to get a pick from Jordan Schultz. Beyond three. Takes the long three-pointer. It's off the front of the rim. Schultz with a rebound. Brings it down. It'll be a jump ball possession. It will favor St. James. He and Parker were trying to dance for that one. Parker will bring it up. Parker stops. Putting it there to Recker. Back to Parker. Over to Branson. Now to Ridnour. Ridnour baseline. Stops. Looks in the middle. Parker takes it back to Recker. Across the court to Branson. Branson stops. Running jumper's good. Branson had 10 in that first quarter. Ridnour had 8. Recker had 5. That's how that scoring went. Here's Dotson the other way for Salem. Stops trying to fire it down to Logan Chilton. Stolen away again. Another turnover by Salem and another steal by St. James. Here's Branson with it. Almost walks with it. Now 7-foot jumper. Too short. Foul, though, into the hands of Tate Widener, and he scores on the rebound. 7-8. Long pass down to Conway. Down hit stolen away again by St. James. All the way down to Ridnour, and he lays it in. 10 turnovers now for Salem. Coach Brew can only stand there with his hands on his hips. Everybody way too far away as Dotson struggles, gets it over to Conway. And Conway will be fouled. That'll be, I believe, on record. And Tyler will get his first foul. Logan Chilton inbound it. In the corner, Conway. Conway on the perimeter. Stops, puts it down to Jordan Schultz. And Schultz has it slapped out of his hands by Tate Widener. I mean, slapped is just the understatement. He pounded that ball back into Jordan Schultz's fist and then knocked it out of his hand. Inbound pass, tipped out of bounds by Recker. Trying to get it into Schultz with 6:28 to go in a half. 29-8. Pass outside to Dotson. Dotson on the perimeter. Left side corner to Conway. Conway and a dance between 3 St. James Tigers. Gets it back to Dotson, now to Conway. Conway double teamed into the paint from 7 feet. The jumper will not go. Logan Chilton brings down the rebound. Gets it across to Dotson for a 3, and it pinballs out. Logan Chilton with a rebound. Waits. Tries to get it up, won't go. Gets it up again and does get it. He's got 6. Salem, though, down by 19 as Recker has it. Recker down low, kicks it outside. All alone is Branson for another 3. It will not go. And Logan Chilton brings down his 4th rebound. Here's Dotson the other way. Dotson to the paint. Outside Logan Chilton. Thought about the 3. Doesn't take it. Now fires it across to Conway. Down low to Dotson. Baseline jumper. Turns. It's an air ball. Recker's on the backside. Taking it the other way. Recker all the way down to the baseline. His short jumper. Too short. Logan Chilton brings down another rebound. That's number 5. 5:21 to go and a half as Dotson trying to get away from Ridnour. Flips it across and waiting for it there. Silas Wolf, his first varsity action. Getting it to Conway Dawson. Say Dawson Conway. I don't know where I'm getting that from. Now Wolf lost it and stolen away by St. James. Here they come again. All the way down. Here's Branson. He lays it in. Tigers really look discombobulated here in this first half. 31-10. St. James with a 21-point lead. 4:45 to go here in the first half. Silas Wolf hands it away, turns it over at one more time. 2-0, and down is Branson. He lays it in again. Coach Brew has to call another timeout. The first one did no good. They'll try it again. 4:33 to go in the first half. The score, St. James 33, Salem 10, back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio.
Open a Progressive Ozark Bank checking account today and receive a free cooler. Progressive Ozark Bank makes switching banks easy with 3 great checking accounts to choose from. You'll also receive a new debit card the same day you open your account, issued instantly with no waiting. Plus, enjoy free internet banking, free mobile deposit, and free bill pay, and enroll in e-statements and receive cash back. Banking with us is a refreshing experience. Ozark Bank, FDIC insured and equal housing lender.
4:33 to go in the first half, 33-10. St. James 23-point lead. They have just been all over. Salem continue their full court press. And Salem has been able to break out of the press, but they've turned the ball over 12 times. Yeah, and now a foul's going to be called. No, they're not going to call a foul. They're going to call another jump ball. That's the 4th time they called a jump ball in this game when a Tiger player from Salem has virtually been getting roughed up. So, kind of see where the officials are going with that one. But that's okay. You know, that's the way the game's going to go. That's the way the game's going to go. Now, Dotson. So Carter Chilton for a 3. It will not go. It's brought down by Recker the other way. Quickly, a 3-on-2 to Branson in the corner on the baseline, trying to fire it inside. It's stolen away by the Tigers for a second, but back to St. James. A 3 from the corner will not go by Morris, and Jordan Schultz brings it down. Them trying to play a track meet here, and that's not the game that they need to play, and a foul's finally going to be called on St. James on through Morris. He was kind of just poking and pulling and tugging on the jersey of Dotson all the way down. Finally, they called a foul for holding. That's that. Jordan Schultz takes the seat. Morrison back in. Carter Chilton on top. Logan. Right side pass to Hayden Wilson. Settled down by 23. Now to Morrison. He puts it up. It trickles in. Good job by Lucas to get that one to go. Morris the other way. All the way down. Flips it to Tate Widener. His jumper's good. Salem comes right back, or I should say St. James comes right back with that answer to the Salem basket. As Dotson will bring it across the timeline. Puts it outside, intended for Logan Chilton. Another steal by St. James. Quickly the other way. Parker to Morris for a 3. Too short. Comes down the hands of Widener. Tate Widener underneath the basket. Outside in the corner to Branson for a 3. It's no good. And Dotson has it. Move it the other way. In the corner. Here's Logan Chilton, and he'll be called for a charge. Going over top of Branson. Turn the shoulder into him. And he'll have his second foul. Dotson will check out. Marlin will check in. Dawson Conway will check in. And Logan Chilton will check out now with 2 fouls with 2:55 to go. 35-12, our score here first half. Becker has it. Trying to feed that ball in. Stolen by the Salem Tigers. That's their second steal, but they turn it right back over to St. James. That is St. James' 11th steal. They get it back as the Tigers steal it, go, and then just really a careless pass. Here's Parker with it. Parker, inside pass. That's stolen away by Brian Marlin. Marlin the other way against Parker. Stops, puts off the glass and in. Down by Brian. Nice steal there by the Tiger guard. Pass across. Waiting for it. There's Branson, and Branson will be fouled in route by Brian Marlin, I believe. Salem has 14 fouls with 2:21 to go in the first half. St. James with only 5. Nobody in the bonus at this time. Here's Moritz out into the paint to the hole, running jumper. They're going to call a charge on Moritz. 2-1 over top of Hayden Wilson. Drew Moritz now has 6 fouls. And the St. James next foul, Salem will be in the bonus. But they trail it by 21 points here in the second quarter. 35-14. As Conway gets over the timeline, pulled up in the right as he crossed the timeline, and would have been trapped, but Branson knocked the ball out of his hand and out of bounds. Finally gets it into Conway, all stolen away there by Parker. Hayden Wilson the other way, and Recker put his hand on him and pushed him. He'll pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul, and going to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be Hayden Wilson. Salem 0 for 2 from the stripe. St. James has not shot a free throw in this first half. Becker checks out. Ridnour back in. So we get kick in the ball game. As Wilson's free throw is good. $11 steals for St. James in this first half. And that second one, no good. Brought down by Branson underneath. Salem 1 for 4 from the stripe. 35-15. And a foul called on Dawson Conway. He now has 2. The inbound comes back. Parker gets it there with 1:50 to go in the half. Parker trying to get away from Conway, right side to Moritz. Moritz started there by Chilton. Down low to Branson. Short jumper will not go. Wilson trying to bring it down, gets it. And then a foul's going to be called, I believe, on Branson as Wilson had the ball. And Wilson will go back to the line to shoot, too. Branson's first foul. And Wilson will shoot another 1-and-1. Made the first, lost, did not make the second last time. Sent them down by 20. Reese Dotson comes in for Conway. 35-15 our score. Hayden Wilson to the line, a 1-and-1, and the first one is no good. Fought down and controlled by Parker. Mason Parker. Driving it up inside the paint. Trying to get it up off the glass. Then blocked there by Morrison. And then Dotson gets it to Chilton, back to Dotson with 1:23 to go. In the corner, Hayden Wilson. Wilson out to Carter Chilton, top of the key. Looking, trying to drive it against Branson. Has that ball stolen away. That's number 12 and 15 turnovers, and the layup by Ridnour is good. 37-15. I do not have the points off turnovers in this one, but it's a bunch. Here's Dotson the other way, all the way down. Just attempted a layup, is thwarted by Logan Chick as he pushed him from the side. Chick gets his first foul, and that will put Dotson at the line. Logan Chick has a couple of points, actually make it 4 points in this game. And a 1 for 5 from the stripe. Takes out. Isaac Heiderbrand checks back in. He comes in for Branson. with under a minute to go in the half. That next free throw is also good. Dotson with 6 points, leading the way for Salem, along with Logan Chilton. But Salem down by 20. Pass underneath the basket. Reverse layup too hard by Moritz. The rebound taken down there by Chick, and he'll be fouled. He'll go to the line. So Hayden Wilson will get his first foul, and we'll put St. James to the line for the first time. Chick will shoot 2. And misses the first. 45 seconds to go in the half. Kind of a dismal first half for the Salem Tigers here tonight. Logan Chick hits that second one. And here's Dotson. Dotson. Started there by Ridnour. Gets across the timeline. Short jumper, too short. Brought down by St. James. It's stolen away by the Salem Tigers, though. They get the ball back. Here's Dotson. Long pass for Wilson in the corner. Wilson to the paint, to the hole. Puts it up, and it will not go. Gets it back. Wilson does. Puts it up this time and scores. And Tigers steal it right back. Here's Marlin. Marlin stops off the glass. Count it. Brian Marlin on the inbound steals another one. And so Tigers with a little run here. Down the other way. Missing that layup was Heiderbrand, and the Tigers with a 4-0 run at the end of that little spree of about 12 seconds here in the second quarter, have narrowed the gap to 17 as we hit halftime. Salem Tigers outscored 23-8 in that first quarter. Played much better in the second quarter. They still got outscored 15-13, but are a little bit back closer in the ballgame, trailing it by 17 here at halftime, 38-21. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back with stats from the first half. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio.
Do you need service or parts for your vehicle? Fairground Auto Plaza in Rolla has GM trained technicians to work on your vehicle, and they also carry high-quality GM parts. Fairground Auto Plaza has a state-of-the-art service department featuring the latest in diagnostic equipment and highly trained technicians that can keep your vehicle running the way it should. Fairground Auto Plaza is ready to take care of your car, truck, or SUV. No matter what type of service your vehicle needs, stop by Fairground Auto Plaza in Rolla today, where Chevy finds new roads.
Going on right now until December 31st at Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem, they're having their biggest holiday sale ever. Mechanics wear gloves for $17.99 a pair. ProLogix battery charger and maintainer for $69.99. A dual camera sports action and dash cam is only $59.99. And Evercraft 2-ton jack stands for $16.99. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store, 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem.
At the Bank of Salem, keeping your account safe and secure is our highest priority. We're adding text fraud alerts as part of our debit card protection program. If Shazam, our debit card processor, suspects fraudulent activity on your debit card, you may be alerted via text message or phone call. Ask a Bank of Salem employee today. Remember, we will never request card or account information via text, phone, or email. The Bank of Salem, putting our customers first since 1883. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
During the hustle and bustle of the holiday season, don't neglect your health. Call your community health center today to schedule a quick and easy checkup. Your community health center accepts same-day and walk-in appointments to meet all of your health needs. Give them a call at 573-426-4455 to schedule a checkup today, or stop by 1081 East 18th Street in Rolla, your community health center.
The management and employees of Country Mart and Country Mart Pharmacy would like to wish each and every one a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. As we move into the future, there are many things that have changed. One thing that continues to remain is the dependability and customer friendliness found at Country Mart. Country Mart would like to thank everyone for their continued patronage over the years, and they look forward to serving you in the future. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Country Mart and Country Mart Pharmacy in Salem.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're for Home Sweet Home. We're for condos, tutors, single wides, and studios. We're for ranches, houseboats, 2 stories or 20. Red cedar, bluebirds, white squirrels, black walnuts, whatever's out your back door, we're for that. We're for watching the sun rise over the Mississippi and set over the Missouri. We're for kicking off your heels in a high-rise or hanging up your hat in the Boodio. And if you have a home in Missouri, we have a policy for you.
I'm Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're in Dent County, I've got you covered.
Here at Riverways Federal Credit Union, our mission is to be your hometown financial institution, providing versatile solutions and making a positive difference in our members' lives. Riverways Federal Credit Union offers home, business, and farm loans along with great rates on checking, savings, and CDs. We commit ourselves to the credit union philosophy of people helping people, adding value to the financial lives of our members, families, and communities. Visit us today at riverwaysfcu.org or one of our locations in Rolla or Salem. Riverways Federal Credit Union, a positively different financial institution. Member NCUA and Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to St. James, Missouri. Stan Stevens with you here. 38-21. The Tigers of St. James on top in this one. Hey, Southwest Baptist University's campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for the residents of Dent County and surrounding areas. They do offer degrees in nursing, this is the RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education, and more. For more on the degrees and programs that they offer, contact admission counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment to sit down as a prospective student or if you're a returning student. Call Chris at 729-7071, 729-7071. Well, it's been basically a red St. James dominated first half. They got out to a 21-point lead at one point in this game and had that lead a couple of times, as they just kept taking the ball right from the Salem Tigers. Tigers turned the ball over 15 times in that first half, and 12 of those were steals by St. James. I did not have the points off of turnovers in this one, but I can guarantee you it's been over 10. And that's a lot of points when you start thinking about it. Probably close to 16 points, I would say, on points off turnovers, at least at St. James in this one. But some of those were directly off steals where they went and laid it in. So I'm fairly confident saying it was between 15 and 18 points in points off turnovers for the St. James Tigers in this one, which is why the lead is so disparaging. St. James took advantage of every opportunity that Tigers gave them with some pretty lackadaisical passes and some passes that just had no destination. It looked like the Tigers were throwing it to a location, kind of like you see a quarterback throwing football where the guy's supposed to be there, but there's nobody there except a red St. James Tiger player. So either somebody's on the wrong page or the whole situation there got disrupted somehow by St. James getting in the lane, and the player tried to make an adjustment on his own. But unfortunately, only one player was on that page, and the other player was going by the book. So you have to sit in the halftime here, talk about that, what they want to do to make those adjustments here in the second half against St. James as a 17-point lead. The leading scorer in the game is Andrew Branson. Branson came out. He hit 2 threes in that first half, had 5 steals on his own, and scored 16 times. Has 16 points, I should say. 12 points for Austin Ridnour, who had a couple of threes in that first quarter as well. And then Tyler Recker has 5 points. He got a 3 and a 2 in that first half. 4 points for Tate Widener and 1 single point for Logan Chick. For the Salem Tigers, Reese Dotson and Logan Chilton both have 6 points. 4 points for Brian Martin, 3 points for Hayden Wilson, and 2 for Lucas Morrison. Tigers leading rebounder is Logan Chilton. He has 5, all 5 of those coming in the second quarter. Leading rebounder for St. James is Tyler Recker with 3. And nobody else for Salem has 3. 2 for Carter Chilton, 2 for Lucas Morrison, and also 2 for Tate Widener for St. James and Logan Chick. Salem 3 of 7 from the free throw line. St. James 1 of 2. 6 turnovers for St. James, 12 steals. Salem with 15 turnovers and 5 steals. Foul trouble, Drew Morris, Tate Widener, Tyler Recker all with 2. Logan Chilton and Dawson Conway with 2 for the Salem Tigers. They are at halftime. Come back in just a couple of minutes with the second half. We want to tell you Duncan Family Chiropractic at 216 West 3rd Street is a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. For your chiropractic needs, see Dr. Amber Duncan. She can help. Call 729-2321, and she will be moving to her new building here very soon. We don't have an exact date yet, but when we do, we will let you know. Duncan Family Chiropractic will be moving out to Highway 32 to the west here very soon. We will let you know when that does happen. Second half of play when we return in 2 minutes. 38-21 St. James. You are listening to Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio.
Wishing you a joyous holiday season. This is Karen Brown from administration at the Salem Memorial District Hospital. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
From your friends in the dietary department at the Salem Memorial District Hospital, this is Jason Edwards wishing you peace and prosperity in the coming year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
This holiday message brought to you by Salem Memorial District Hospital. Committed to every patient, every encounter, every time.
Reality check number 44. You can spend money everywhere. Why can't you bank everywhere? At Town & Country Bank, we have a solution for that. Town & Country may be a hometown bank, but our banking is state-of-the-art. We have dozens of ATMs across the area. Plus, you can bank anytime, anywhere, online or on your phone. You can even deposit checks from your phone. Pretty cool, huh? Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
At K&H Auto Supply, get a Titan 25-piece hex key set for $6.99. Rain-X windshield washer fluid, 2 for $7. Johnson starting fluid, 2 for $6. And assorted cleaning chemicals, 2 for $6. Stop by K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
This is Mike Elliott with Town & Country Insurance. We represent many different insurance companies which allow us to offer you competitive rates by checking your insurance with many companies. We're able to find more value for you this way. Town & Country Insurance has been serving the surrounding area for over 50 years. Stop by and see Laura Arts, Sarah Edwards, or myself at 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank. Or you can call our office at 729-6624. We also have offices in Rolla and Licking to serve you.
Welcome back to St. James, Missouri. Ready to start quarter number 3, and St. James will have possession of the ball on the inbound. And they get into Parker, and we're underway here in this second half. 38-21. Don't forget the conclusion of this one will be joining Blues Hockey in Progress as they're in Winnipeg. And the ball loose right now. It looks like Hayden Wilson's going to pick up a foul. Even though it looked like Ridnour lost control of the ball, Wilson charged with a foul. Reached in, but I don't think it really affected the loss of the ball. Now the inbound comes to Ridnour. Ridnour trying to get a pick. Stops, puts the back door. Tries a shot up and misses. It goes down to the hands of Branson. Branson trying to put it back up. Missed that one. Brought down by Carter Chilton. Back the other way, Salem. Logan Chilton on the baseline. Driving. Stops. Back out on top to Carter. Carter trying to get some separation. Stops looking inside, back to Logan left wing. Logan out between the circles, almost lost it. To Parker. Trying to find somebody open, has the ball stripped away, and Salem Tigers get to it, but it goes off of Hayden Wilson out of bounds. Another turnover by the Salem Tigers in this game. No steal for St. James that time. They would have had one, but a good job by Wilson, but he knocked the ball out of bounds. Now the inbound to Parker. And way too deliberate with some of these passes, and St. James is reading them and getting in the lanes. Right now, here's Recker to the paint. Kicks it outside to Parker for the three-pointer. From the corner, it's too short. Comes down off the fingertips of Ridnour out of bounds. And it'll belong to Salem Tigers. 38-21, our score. The inbound comes to Logan Chilton. Again, Salem trying to beat that press by St. James. They struggle with it. Now another soft pass stolen away easily by Whitener, and he lays it in. Logan Chilton just left that ball out there. Had nothing on it. Whitener came by and stole it, laid it in. 40-21. Way too soft to pass. Pass in the corner. Here's Wilson. Dancing in all the way down. Lays it up and in. Nice strong move by Hayden Wilson there. Now the other way. Here comes Ridnour. Quickly up the floor. Down to Whitener. Whitener. Outside it goes to Ridnour. Ridnour inside to Whitener. His shot is up and good. Counts a bucket and the foul. Nate Widener with 8 now, and he'll go to the free throw line. The foul called on the Tiger player, Jordan Schultz, his first. Logan Chilton will check out as Brian Marlin checks in. Free throw is no good. That kept bouncing around. Finally brought down by Carter. Down the other way, here comes Reese Dotson. Dotson pulls up, gets it back to Carter. Chilton back to Dotson, left wing baseline. Shot is up, too short. Tipped high in the air, comes down in the hands of Widener. Long pass for Branson. Branson at the baseline. His jumper's no good. Tipped up, no good. Brought down by Wilson, as Widener had another crack at that one. But Hayden finally brings it down. He comes the other way with 5:45 to go. And a soft pass again, but they couldn't get to it this time. Here's Marlin. Marlin lost the ball, gets it back to Dotson. Dotson running jumper's good. 42-25. Little scoring down here early in this, the third quarter. Foul called on Marlin. Be his second on the inbound, going for the steal. Then putting some four-court pressure on St. James here as Branson gets it in to Recker. Recker, right past Dotson down the right wing. Recker in the corner, knocked off the fingertips of Hayden Wilson. They'll stay with St. James. The ball goes out of bounds. 5:28 to go, third quarter, 42-25. St. James with the lead. Branson trying to get it in, fires it in the corner. Here's Ridnour. I should say, here's Recker trying to reverse layup. It won't go, and Hayden Wilson brings down that rebound. Much more disciplined Tiger team. They have had a couple of turnovers here. As Dotson looks outside to Marlin. Down low to Schultz. Schultz triple team back to Marlin for the three-pointer. It's too hard. Comes out high, and here's Ridnour. Ridnour the other way, all the way down. Stops, lost his balance. Stolen there by Marlin. Bryant getting it to Carter Chilton. In the corner, here's Hayden Wilson. Wilson down low to Jordan Schultz. Schultz off the glass. It pinballs out, no good. And Branson takes it down. And now the Tigers steal it away. And almost steal it away as they couldn't keep it inbounds. Official blew it late. Inbound comes back to Parker. Mason Parker trying to get away from Dotson does with 4:40 to go in the third quarter. Now to Branson for a three. That will not go. Brought down by Recker. Recker with that rebound. Outside to Widener. Down low to Branson, and Branson will be fouled there by Jordan Schultz. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Schultz will pick up his second foul. Andrew Branson get his first free throws of the night. And the free throw by Branson, it is good. Tigers bring in Silas Wolf and also bring in Braden Carmack. Conway also checking in. 43-25 our score. Next one by Branson, and this one also is good. 6-4, St. James has outscored Salem here in the third quarter. And they lead it by 19 as Conway goes down the sideline, and he'll be fouled there by Recker. Now the Recker will pick up his third foul. He'll check out. Moritz checks in. 4:19 to go. This is the third quarter. Carmack gets it into Conway. Puts it down to Marlin. Brian Marlin. Back. Carmack. Getting it there to Silas Wolf. On top, Conway. Conway trying to dance in. Now getting it to Marlin. Now on top, there's Silas Wolf down intended for Schultz, and a foul's going to be called on Widener. State will pick up his third foul. He'll check out. Logan Chick will come in. Jordan Schultz is creating havoc down low in the low post. Carmack looking. Fires it out. Tough pass to Silas Wolf. Wolf takes it to the hole, lays it up. It will not go. Schultz with a rebound. Comes out and tries to shoot, and he is fouled from behind, I believe, by Moritz. And Moritz will pick up his third foul. Schultz will go to the line. He will shoot 2. Jordan has no points in this game. Morrison has only 2. Schultz's free throw is good. Next one, also good. Salem again down by 17. That's where they were to start this quarter. We played 4 minutes, 4 seconds of it. It's still a 17-point deficit. 44-27, each team with only 6 points in this, the third quarter so far. The other way, Logan Chick. Down low to Branson. He lays it in. Chick did a great job of drawing the Tiger defense to him. Branson now with 20. Here's Marlin. Out high, getting it there to Carmack. Carmack back to Marlin. Puts up a quick 3. He's got it. Marlin hits the 3. 16-point deficit. The other way, almost going out of bounds is Ridenour. Found it all the way right into the hands of Brian Marlin. Marlin stops, needs some help, fires it right through the hands of Conway. He didn't even go for the ball. He thought it was going out of bounds. It did not. Back the other way, all alone in the corner for a 3. Moritz, and he hits. Morris hits the 3. Dawson Conway gave up on the ball, which was still in play. Now Marlin with another 3-pointer. This one comes out hard to Conway. He puts up a long shot. It's off the side. No good. Taken by Silas Wolf. Wolf down low to Carmack. Back to Conway. Conway to Marlin. To Carmack down to Morrison. Stolen away, though, by St. James. For the ball right now is Parker. Down outside Morris. Another 3. It's good. St. James pulling away now. It's 22-point lead. Easy. A couple of turnovers, and this one just starts to get separated quickly. Conway to the timeline. Gets over the timeline. Flips it down for Marlin. Bryan on the baseline. Lays it up and missed. And Morris will bring down a rebound. And they'll call a jump ball, I believe, on that one. Tigers make a wholesale change, bring the Chiltons back in, both Logan and Carter, Hayden Wilson, and Reese Dotson. Morrison stays out. 2:06 to go, Salem down by 22. Dotson on the perimeter. Dotson trying to get down to Morrison. Does. Morrison off the glass. It trickles in. Long pass the other way. Here's Chick for St. James. Logan down. His shot blocked by Morrison. Comes down the hands of Dotson. Dotson the other way. Dotson on the middle of the floor outside to Wilson. In the corner, Logan Chilton's jumper hits the side of the backboard. Comes down the hands of Moritz. Quickly ahead to Ridenour, and he lays it in. 54-32 our score with a minute and a half to go in this, the third quarter. Dotson gets to the timeline. Flips to right side, Carter Chilton. Back to Dotson. Dotson over to Logan Chilton. Down low, Hayden Wilson baseline. And he'll be fouled there by Logan Chick. That is the 4th foul on St. James. Logan's second with a minute 19 to go. And coming in the game, pass comes out, ball tipped and goes out of bounds and stays with Salem. Inbound pass coming to Dotson. Outside it goes to Carter Chilton for a 3, and it's no good. Tipped by Morrison, but run under control by Branson. Branson the other way. Pass down to Moritz again, all over for a 3, and he's got it again. Drew Moritz has 9 in this third quarter, and the lead is 25 for St. James. Now, steal by Branson. He'll lay it up and in. Twenty turnovers in the game for the Salem Tigers, and it's a 27-point St. James lead. Steele Dealing. These guys are just putting pressure on Salem every inch of the way. Now here's Logan Chilton. Logan trying to get away from the double team. Flips it to Carter. Carter takes the long three, and it's good. His first basket of the game. For the ball right now is Parker. Gets by Dobson. Parker flipping it in the middle. A long three-pointer up and good. And Dotson jumper is too short. Comes down in the hands of Parker as time runs out here in the third quarter. 62-35. St. James with the lead. We'll come back in a minute with the fourth quarter. This is Tiger basketball on KSMO Radio and online at KSMORadio.com.
There's a lot to do at the newly renovated Salem City Park. Headlining the activities is the totally rejuvenated Alice Lou Craig Municipal Pool that offers visitors and residents of all ages a full day of fun. The park also includes a brand new splash pad adjacent to Billy's Playground, Salem's new all-accessible playground where children with different abilities can play together. The park has numerous ball fields as well as pavilions that are available to rent for private outings. For more information about the Salem City Park, visit the Salem Park and Recreation Facebook page online. Have you hit or been hit by a deer? Need to have your vehicle fixed? Well, the only place you'll want to take your vehicle is to Larson Collision Center at 503 North MacArthur in Salem, where right now they're offering 20% off your deductible if you've had an accident with a deer. Larson Collision Center offers free estimates and all their work is guaranteed. Stop by and let Larson Collision Center help get your vehicle repaired and looking new again. Call 729-3915 for more information. Larson Collision Center.
We are back at St. James for the fourth quarter. Salem Tigers trailing it by 27 points. This one. To the ball, St. James. It's Moritz in the corner. He had 9 there. Now the Geist, his jumper is no good. Brought down out the hands of Pate Widener out of bounds as Wolf battled him. 7:46 to go. This is the fourth quarter. 22 points for Andrew Branson to lead the way. Pass going to Brian Marlin. Flipping it down low, intended for Jordan Schultz off his fingertips out of bounds. Tigers of Salem just can't get anything going tonight. They have just been overwhelmed here by St. James. Logan Chick flips it in to Geist. Hayden Geist. Moving it right side, getting it there is Recker. Recker going baseline. Fires it out across the Moritz. Open for yet another three. This one rims out. No good. And Widener will pick up his fourth foul going over the top of Jordan Schultz. Widener will stay on the floor. 62-35 with St. James leading it. Austin Conway will bring it up. Conway left side pass to Brian Marlin. Down low to Jordan Schultz. In the paint. Short jumper off the glass. Too hard. Widener brings down that rebound off to Geist. Geist had the ball knocked away by Marlin, but it goes out of bounds. And never had control of it. Inbound pass comes to Widener. With Chick and Widener both in the lineup. Now to Geist. Trying to get away from Silas Wolf. Giving it now to Logan Chick. The ball goes out of bounds off of St. James. Their second turnover of the second half. Playing a little sloppy now. Austin Conway will bring it up for the Salem Tigers. Flipping it left side to Carmack. Braden Carmack fires it to Wolf. Wolf down, flipping it back. Ball tipped away by Moritz out of bounds at the Salem bench. Common Grounds Bistro open Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 7 to 2. Thursday, 7 to 8. Friday and Saturday from 7 to 9. When you're hungry, head to the Common Grounds Bistro for lunch and breakfast each and every single day. Homemade lasagna Thursday night. Prime rib Friday night. And pork steak Saturday. The Common Grounds Bistro in Salem at 300B South Main Street, 453-2173. Tigers will try and inbound it. They have fallen short in their last 2 attempts. So Carmack will try it again, this time to Conway. Big left side, Marlin. Marlin down low to Schultz. Schultz to the hole, and he is fouled there from behind. Bradshaw just checked in the game, and he'll pick up the foul. And Schultz will go to the line. He's 2 for 2, but the strive is only 2 points of the game. Free throw is good. Normally Jordan's strong point. He's looked very comfortable tonight at the stripe. Takes all 4. Nothing but net all 4 times. Lead 25 for St. James with 6:17 to go. Salem in will be dropping to 1-5 on the season after tonight. Let's they can pull off a major comeback. By now, St. James is just really stalling just to run the clock down. And on top to Bradshaw, left wing it goes to Geist, down low to Chick. Logan Chick baseline underneath the Bradshaw, all alone, misses the shot. Comes down the hands of Silas Wolf. Wolf the other way to Carmack. Carmack out between the circles to Conway. Right side, driving in. A foul called underneath. And Bradshaw pick up another foul, and because that now puts them over the limit, it will be Jordan Schultz going to the line to shoot free throws. Well, if he can keep shooting free throws like he has been, we'll get back in this game. He missed that one on the 1-and-1, and then Bradshaw turns around and picks up his 3rd foul as Wolf brings down the rebound. Bradshaw with yet another foul. He's only been in the game for a matter of about 35 seconds. He's got 3 fouls. So Schultz missed the front end of a 1-and-1. Wolf will now shoot the front end of a 1-and-1, and he makes that one. Silas has another one coming. Salem 5 of 9 for the free throw line going into this 4th quarter. And they've made 3 of 4. Now Schultz will be fouled by Bradshaw again. Schultz brings down the rebound, and Bradshaw will foul him, and he'll have 4. So Schultz will shoot another 1-and-1, and this one actually is a shooting foul, and so he misses the first. Bradshaw came in for a whole 38 seconds. Has 4 fouls in 38 seconds. I don't know if that's a record, but that's pretty quick. Still makes the next one. Salem 3 of 6 from the stripe here in this 4th quarter, down by 23 now. On the way down, putting a short jumper up and in is Tyler Recker. He hadn't scored since the 1st quarter. He now has 7 with 5:20 to go. Conway over to Carmack. Carmack on top. Brian Marlin with a 3. Nowhere near. Comes down on the floor, taken there by Geist. Keeps it alive with a good play down to Recker. Recker will lay it up and misses, and everything missed. No foul called on the backside. Carmack brings it down. Braden Carmack. In the corner, Wolf for a 3. Too short. Comes back to Silas. Silas turns, spins. Runs into Jordan Schultz, and he walks with the ball. The Tigers will bring in Damon Akers, Chiltons, and Hayden Wilson in as they made a wholesale change. Reese Dodson out there as well. Here's Geist coming down, giving it to Recker. 64-39 our score, 4:49 to go. To Logan, check back to Geist. Geist, we had a 3 in this game. Has the ball knocked away, it's trying to get it into Chick. Salem with their 2nd steal of this 2nd half. Here's Wilson throwing the ball away. They say it was not tipped. Kind of looked like it was, but Tigers with 23 turnovers in this game. Dante Poole will check in. Some of these JV guys will get more of a chance now on the varsity side. Bradshaw back in with his 4 fouls. Inbound to Geist. Geist, double team by the Tigers. Lost the ball. Stolen away. Akers picks it up. Akers for the three. Off the iron, no good. Brought down by Wilson. Wilson battling for it. It's tied up. Possession arrow will favor St. James. Salem with the steal, but cannot score. Logan Chick. Head into Dante Poole. Poole back to Chick. It's away from Akers. All the way down the middle of the floor. Down low to Bradshaw. Bradshaw underneath. His shot goes in. 6:39, 3:52 to go. Down the other way, Logan Chilton getting it to Dotson. Baseline, Dotson underneath. And he is pushed there by Gavin Caldwell, looks like. He'll go to the line. Caldwell, who played in the JV game. But Dotson at the line, he will shoot two. Salem in the double bonus here. And he makes the first. Isaac Heiderbrand comes back in the game. Of course, Logan Chick. And making them both will be Reese Dotson. He'll be in double figures tonight. He's got 10. And with full court pressure, now Bradshaw has it. And trying to get it down, it goes off the fingertips of Caldwell with Dotson. So Salem forces the turnover. With 3:43 to go, down by 25 points. Logan Chilton puts it into Dotson. Dotson drives the right side. Bradshaw there. He's got full 4 fouls. Now here's down Logan Chilton all the way down. Lays it in. That's Carter Chilton, excuse me. He gets his first basket of the game, a 2-pointer. He had a 3-pointer. Now Salem steals it again. They take a 3. This is Dotson. It's good. Dotson with the 3, and Coach Smith calls a timeout as Salem has reduced that deficit down to 20 with 3:17 to go, and it will be a full 1-minute timeout. And we'll take a full 1-minute break and come back. 66-46, St. James on top. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio.
There's a new way to buy or lease your next Chevy, Buick, GMC, or Cadillac at Fairground Auto Plaza in Rolla. Just go online and shop, click, and drive, where you can create your own deal, hassle-free and worry-free. You'll go through a variety of windows that include local offers available, if you're trading in a vehicle or not, your estimated finance costs, and more. Just go online at fairgroundgm.com and find out more about shop, click, and drive. Fairground Auto Plaza, where Chevy finds new roads.
Tax season is still a while away, but it's never too early to start tax planning and tax consultation. Let Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters help you start preparing for the upcoming tax year. They also have over 30 years of accounting and payroll experience. Stop by and see Jackie and Beth at Tax Masters today, located at 510 North Main Street in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Back to play with 3:17 to go, fourth quarter. Still full court pressure by Salem. And the ball knocked out of the hands of Caldwell by Carter Chilton, but he'll pick up a foul, and it'll be his 15th foul. Carter's first, by the way. So Heiderbrand will try and get it in. Puts it to Caldwell. Caldwell down the right side. Fires it down to Bradshaw. Bradshaw underneath. Puts it up and in. Back the other way, Dotson. Dotson to the paint to the hole. Lays it up and in. Nice move by Reese Dotson. He's got 7 in this fourth quarter. For the ball right now, his guy's trying to get it away, and he gets out to the middle of the floor. Crossed right by 3 Salem Tigers. Now holds on to the ball on their center court. Akers was right with him and then let him go just about the 5 count. Now the other way down low to Bradshaw. Another short jumper. It trickles wide, gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and it goes wide. And the ball loose, taken down there by St. James, and a tie-up ball. Possession arrow favors Salem. Bradshaw had a couple of rebounds there and missed them both. He's got 3 in this game. 2:30 to go, 68-48. Here's Hayden Wilson trying to bank it in, and it does go in. Pinballed around a little bit, finally trickled through. 68-50 our score. Caldwell brings down the right side. Caldwell straight down the middle of the floor all the way down and runs right into Hayden Wilson, and he'll draw the foul. Wilson came all the way back but could not get set in time, and Caldwell had the angle. That's not a shooting foul, and that is the 16th foul, so St. James will be in the bonus the rest of the way. And a foul called right there on Hayden Wilson, and that'll put at the line Dante Poole. Wilson now has 4. Poole's the line to shoot a 1-and-1 with an 18-point Salem Tiger deficit. Coach Conrad Prue will make another wholesale change. Only Damon Akers stays on the floor. Everybody else comes off. Wolf comes back in. Morrison back in. Carmack back in. Austin Conway back in. So Poole, the free throw is no good. Tipped, controlled by Silas Wolf, and a foul called on Gavin Caldwell. Now this game is getting meticulously long. The free throw effort by Poole is so good. Wolf brings down the rebound. Caldwell fouls him, and a whole second ticked off the clock. Silas will shoot 2, and the first is good. Yes, if Fox keep fouling like this and Salem gets 2 shots and they can hit them, they can climb back in. They're down by 17. Just that one, take it down by Conway. Conway out to Carmack. Carmack on top to Akers. Akers to Dawson Conway. Now back to Carmack. 1:55 to go. Now to Wolf. Wolf outside Akers. Nobody will shoot the ball. Here's Conway. Salem needs 17 points and nobody will shoot. Looks like we're trying to delay the game. Here comes Wolf outside to Conway. Now to Carmack. Carmack down low to Morrison. Morrison triple teamed. Can't get it to go. Ball loose, taken down by Bradshaw. Ball still loose on the floor. Goes out of bounds off St. James. So they turn the ball over. But Salem wasted 32 seconds and didn't take a shot. Got into Morrison, and his shot did miss, but inbound to Morrison, he has it, trying to put it up. He is fouled, and he'll go to the line. So again, 1:32 to go. Looks like Poole's going to pick up his first foul. Coach Shaw, or I should say, Coach Smith pulls out all his players away so that they don't foul, as missed by Lucas Morrison. He is 0 for 3 from the stripe in the game tonight. He has another one coming, and this one is good. Salem back within 16 with a minute and a half to go. Geis brings down the right side. Geis out high between the circles, puts it Heiderbrand. Heiderbrand to the top of the key, bounce pass down low to Poole, stolen away by Silas Wolf. Wolf the other way, lost the ball back. The Tigers get the steal, but then they turn the ball right back over. With a minute to go in this one, and St. James up by 16. Pass right side to Caldwell. Caldwell had a real good JV game, and a foul's going to be called, I believe, on Poole. He said an illegal pick. So Geis is called for the foul for an illegal pick. Salem inbounded. That's not a shooting foul. And the other way, here comes Conway. Conway stops, turns, and has that ball stolen away by St. James. And here comes Poole. Poole back on top to Geis with 40 seconds to go. Geis trying to get away from Wolf. Geis flips the right side. Heiderbrand. Heiderbrand out high again. Conway right with him. Heiderbrand down low underneath to Caldwell. He banks it in. Gavin Caldwell gets his first bucket of the night. 18-point St. James lead with 20 seconds to go. Then will fall to 1-5 on the season. And they'll come home to face the Rolla Bulldogs. That'll be on Tuesday night. going to be a monumental challenge for the Salem Tigers. 70-52, 13 seconds left. Silas Wolf will inbound it from the baseline. Down to Conway's jumper from the corner, no good. Taken down underneath by Poole. And this one will come to an end. Poole gets it to Geis. He stands at center court. St. James wins it 70-52. Back in 2.5 minutes to wrap it up. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio.
At the Bank of Salem, keeping your account safe and secure is our highest priority. We're adding text fraud alerts as part of our debit card protection program. If Shazam, our debit card processor, suspects fraudulent activity on your debit card, you may be alerted via text message or phone call. Ask a Bank of Salem employee today. Remember, we will never request card or account information via text, phone, or email. The Bank of Salem, putting our customers first since 1883. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're for the Missouri way of life. We're for worrying less about the what-ifs and more about the why-nots. We're for checking off your bucket list and then making a new one. For starting a family, a business, a tradition. And if you find yourself starting over, we're here for that too. We're for building a life in Missouri and then going out and living it. And when it comes to making sure everything you've built is protected, we're for you.
I'm Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and if you're in Dayton County, I've got you covered.
Napa Auto Supply in Salem has the biggest holiday sale ever. Right now, you can get a Bluetooth portable wireless speaker for $29.99, a single aluminum folding ramp for $59.99 a ramp, and a 10-piece garage in a box for $69.99, and a 4-piece multi-tool set for only $18.99 a set. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
We are back in St. James as St. James Tigers got out to a big lead early and never let go as they defeat the Salem Tigers by a final score of 70-52. Got out to a 23-8 lead early, got it up to as high as 21 points in this game. Actually got in the first half, got it up to 27 points in the second half. The Salem Tigers came back in the fourth quarter when the JV guys came in and on the strength of a lot of free throws, outscored St. James in that third quarter, but still did not have enough to come back and win it. They outscored them 17-8, but lost it 70-52. 1-5 on the season. Salem falls to a Fowler coming into town next Tuesday. Leading scorer in the game was Andrew Branson with 22 points. Austin Ridnour had 14. 9 points for Drew Moritz. 8 for Tate Widener. 7 for Tyler Recker. And 4 points for Isaac Bradshaw, 3 for Kevin Geis, 2 for Kevin Galdwell, and that's it. That's all the scoring in 1 point, for Logan Chick. Rebounding, well, Salem Tigers were out-rebounded in this one by St. James, but not by much, really. When you just a couple of guys did an outstanding job of rebounding for them, by only 2 rebounds, but leading rebounder game was Andrew Branson for St. James with 5, and Silas Wolf had 5, as did Logan Chilton for Salem. For those 2 guys, the leading rebounders for each team. Becker, Widener, Bradshaw, and they all had 4. Carter Chilton had 4 for Salem. Then you had Logan Chick, Mason Parker, a couple guys other with 2. Salem did not have much after that. Jordan Schultz had 3 in the game for Salem. Morrison had a couple. Salem did better at the free throw line tonight, 13 of 21. 3 of 5 in the line for St. James. It didn't really need the free throws in this game whatsoever. 25 turnovers for Salem Tigers in the ball game, 14 for the St. James Tigers. Salem had 10 steals, which is usually a good indicator you're playing really well. For a lot of those steals came late in the game, and 18 steals for St. James. A lot of those came early in the game, and they exploded out to that big 15-point lead in the first quarter. and they extended it out to 17 by the half. Leading scorer in this game with 3-pointers, 3 of them by Drew Morris. He got all 3 in the third quarter. Austin Ridenour had 2 threes. Andrew Branson had 2 threes, and Tyler Recker had 1. So all in all, 5 3-pointers in that first quarter for St. James. They didn't get another one until the third quarter. They got 3 more. 8 total threes. Make that 9, sorry. As Kevin Geis got one in the fourth quarter. 9 threes in the game for St. James. Salem Tigers, I believe, had 1 3. Carter Chilton, 2 threes. Brian Marlin hit 1 as well in the contest. And they were 2, I believe it was 18 from the 3-point line. So Salem Tigers come to St. James and really can't get anything going early. St. James opens it up and pulls away and takes the Salem Tigers to a 1-5 record with a 70-52 win. Earlier tonight, the JV also lost by a final score of 59-43. We'll take a final 1-minute break, come back, and get you set up for the weekend when we return, sports-wise. When we come right back after this, this is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio. We're 1 minute away from Blues Hockey, so stick around.
This is Tammy Sheets, speaking on behalf of SMDH Family Medicine, wishing you and yours a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
On behalf of the Emergency Department at the Salem Memorial District Hospital, this is Jason, wishing everyone a happy holiday season.
Wishing you a joyous holiday season, this is Jody Gorman from the Human Resources Department. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
This holiday message brought to you by Salem Memorial District Hospital, committed to every patient, every encounter, every time.
At your community health center, you're a part of our family, and we're committed to providing high quality and compassionate care at an affordable rate. Whether you need dental work, medical care, or even behavioral health services, we'll take care of you. After all, that's what family is for. All of your health care needs located in one convenient location at 1081 East 18th Street in Rolla. Call 573-426-4455 to schedule your appointment today. Building your community, your health.
As we get ready to leave St. James here, the Tigers all 1-5 on the season with a 70-52 loss. And again, they'll face the Rolla Bulldogs at the Salem High School Gym on Tuesday night. It'll be their first home game of the season. Hope you can make it out there to support your Tigers. They're going to need a lot of help. Rolla, really a good basketball team. Salem fell to them in their first game of the season, and they'll take them on again this time at home. Rolla Bulldogs, Salem Tigers, Tuesday night, 6 o'clock JV action. The varsity game will follow, and we'll have that here on KSMO Radio. Please remember, we have Blues Hockey coming your way next. Going to join that first period in progress on a delayed basis. Thank you for being with us here from St. James. You'll have a great weekend. The Blues play tonight against the Winnipeg Jets. They'll also play Sunday afternoon against the Vancouver Canucks. That game will be at 2 o'clock. That game will be live here on KSMO Radio beginning at 1:30 with the pregame show. For Allen back at the station, I'm Stan Stevens, thanking you for joining us for Tiger Basketball from St. James. Didn't go Salem's way tonight as St. James came out like a bunch of hounds after a fox, and they dominated this one, and they beat Salem by a final score of 70-52. Right after this exit from the game, Blues Hockey for you right here on KSMO Radio. Good night.
You have been listening to Salem Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio and online at KSMORadio.com. Tiger Basketball has been brought to you as a courtesy of your community health center, K&H